Divisions in physical distribution, components of physical distributions, what are there? As I was explaining in the video, order processing. In this order processing is plays a very important student while making a decision related to physical distribution of goods. As how much the order will be there, that much will be the processing. So when we are having a small order, we can have a different level of channel, and when we are having a big order, we can have a different level of channel. So order processing means the time and steps involved between the taking order from customer and delivery of goods as per order. Generally, the order processing involves step-by-step order placement to salesman. Order transmission, as you all know, has online processing how it is done by after getting the order from the customer. There is direct relation between the time and the time taken in order processing and satisfaction of customer. Fast order processing gives more satisfaction to customer, but this involves cost of maintaining sufficient inventory, etc. Companies are now looking forward for information technology based system of order processing to make it fast and satisfy its customer. Next is transportation student. When we talk about transportation for physical distribution of goods and services, transportation means physical movement of goods from place of production to place of distribution where they are required. Transportation add value to the goods by moving them to place from where they are required to. For example, tea plantation is done in Darjeeling, Gangtok, Assam, etc. But these are transported all over the country, and the value of tea is much higher in other parts of the country as compared to the place of production. So transportation adds value to product, but transportation involves cost, so it must be seen that the value added to product and transportation must be higher than the cost of transportation. There are various means of transportation available, that is railroad, air, pipelines, water transport, etc. Each mode has its own advantages and disadvantages. The modes are evaluated and compared on the basis of speed, frequency, flexibility, cost, availability, etc. and the best suited mode is selected by the company. Warehousing. When we talk about warehousing student, warehousing about the distribution channel, then we can say there whatever is produced is not sold off immediately. Therefore every company needs to store the finished goods until they are sold in the market. Storage of goods is necessary because some goods like crops are seasonal, has production but are demanded throughout the year, so these have to be stored for supplying throughout the year. Some goods are produced throughout the year but are demanded in particular season only, so that time it becomes very difficult to maintain the stock of goods, and further warehouses are needed. So this also helps in the physical distribution of goods. This is also a factor. These are also stored during off season, still the demand comes. For example, woolen coats, etc., AC, etc. Maintaining stock in warehousing involve cost, whether the company has its own warehouse or used hired one. So firm must compare the cost involved in the using warehouse and benefits which company gets and try to create a balance between both. Inventory, the stock. Inventory refers to a maintenance stock of goods. The inventory needs to be maintained so that goods can be supplied whenever demanded. The proper inventory maintenance ensures product availability for, but inventory also involves cost. This includes cost of capital blocked in and risk of price fluctuations. The firm must weigh the benefits of inventory and the cost involved, and accordingly the optimum level of inventory should be maintained. So inventory is needed for the maintenance of stock of goods. It needs to be maintained so the goods can be supplied whenever demanded. Factors which have been determining level of inventory are as follows. The very first is firm's policy on customer service. If firm has a policy of offering high level customer service, then they keep large stock so that there is no delay in supply of goods. Degree of accuracy of sales forecast. If sales forecast is done accurately, then the inventory is maintained at minimum level. Responsiveness to distribution system. If to meet additional demand, the producer requires more time, then high level of inventory is maintained. But if additional demand can be met in less time then need for inventory will also be low. So responsiveness of distribution system is needed. Cost of inventory. Cost of inventory include warehouse charges, tie-up capital. If cost is more, the low inventory is maintained. But if cost of inventory is low, then high inventory can be maintained. Next is a promotion. Promotion I will be giving today the introduction only, not the full explanation. It will be explained in the next class. The promotional element of marketing is plays a very important role, student, because after the product is produced, it is needs to be distributed all over the country, and for the promotion is needed means awareness of the goods, knowledge about the goods to the customer. So for that various medias the manufacturer and the wholesaler utilize so that they can distribute the knowledge of the goods to the customer so that they can attract towards the product and they can purchase the product. So further promotion is needed, and all the decision related to how to do the promotion of the product, it is known as promotion decisions, promotion mix. So marketing mix, this mix is also important as compared to other. So promotion mix, it refers to all the decisions related to promotion of sales of product and services. The important decisions of promotion mix are selecting advertising media, selecting promotional techniques, using publicity measures and public relations, etc. There are various tools and elements available for promotion. These are developed by firms to carry on its promotional activities. The marketer generally uses a combination of these promotional tools. Following the tools of elements of promotion, they are called as element of promotion mix. Very first, advertising. Second is sales promotion. Third is a personal selling, and the fourth is public relation. So this we will be going to learn in the next part of the chapter. So for today's class, up to this much. Thank you for today's class. Have a nice day.